But anyway, I'm great to be here. Lee Syatt, what's happening?
I had a great weekend. I went to a minor league baseball game. You made fun of me for. I did something weird today. I went swimming. I haven't like I took swimming classes as a kid, and I physically know how to swim, but I could only do like one length at a time, and I was out of breath. I ended up doing five total, but it took me like 30 minutes. I'd take breaks, and my legs almost collapsed in the pool. I've never been that sore immediately during a workout.
You know, with swimming, it's all form, and that's what people don't realize. With everything, when you really come to think about it, it's so much form. But swimming, like powerlifting, it's all a form where you're gonna hurt yourself. I always tell people, if you get into powerlifting or kettlebells, do it the first time with somebody who really knows them and could watch you, so you don't hurt yourself. Because once you hurt yourself with those, with swimming, I did the same thing. I was gonna get locked up. I wanted to be in the best shape I could be in.
Right.
And I went to a fucking swimming class, and I thought I knew what I knew, and I didn't know dick. And it took her like 6 weeks to reteach me how your legs have to be straight, your hips have to be up a little bit because your legs have to be on top of the wall. These are all things that require strength, and you have to develop that strength over time. So it's not going to happen in one day.
I have the same weakness on the front. My left doesn't barely goes up. My right goes up like a champ, but my left is like a little.
You have to get a kickboard, a paddle board, and hold on to
it.
And just do 20 minutes of kicking with
I was
your legs
thinking about
straight.
that, just
That's
in the
it.
lane, up and down the lane.
That's it. That's what they're going to give you in that class for the first 2 weeks. They're just going to kick for 20, and then put the fucking buoy between your legs and pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and do all this shit and work on the mechanics. Because the mechanics of the swim, when you raise your right hand, it's not that you raise your head and toughen your neck muscles.
Okay.
That's not what they want you to do. They want you to stay loose in the water. Okay, so as you're swimming, boom, the left goes over, but when the right goes over, you turn with the right, not pick up, but turn with the right, and then exhale as you go in. You have 2 exhales, and then pull up again, and that's all mechanics that you have to work. So you have to work your upper body,
right,
and then you have to work your lower body, and then put them together.
And the breathing.
And
like that was one of your main reasons for starting jiu-jitsu, and I'm just realizing now with every workout that I've ever done, breathing has always been an issue.
Breathing controls everything. Dr. Belief spoke about it. Boss Rutan speaks about it. Alberto Crane speaks about it. Higa Machado speaks about it. The other, the Gracie speaks about it with the kind of yoga with the drum that the Santa Claus looking motherfucker teaches. The flame of death, the breath of death, and all that stuff. They all talk about how breathing controls everything. Because when you get scared right away, your breathing goes up. And you can't control your breathing. If you control your breathing, you control everything. And that's what I wanted to force myself to do when I walked in those doors. Well, I found out I had the deficiency, and it really bothered me. So I wanted to work on that. How to get the most out of each breath. When I do the drill classes over there,
right,
I usually work on my breathing. Like each movement, I think about it. I don't just drill. I move to how I want to breathe. So I practice it.
Is there like a breathing technique? Like when you move a limb, do you breathe a certain way?
You breathe, you hip escape, a certain thing. So I always work on my breathing to get the most out of my breathing so my body gets used to it. But breathing is everything. And then with swimming, your body has to be non-muscular. Your body has to be soft. Because the harder your body is, the harder it is going to be to breathe, like anything else. So if your shoulders are tight, it's going to be hard to breathe. So your body has to really be like spaghetti. If you look at the good swimmers, sit there and look at the good swimmers that go back and forth, they're not even breathing heavy. Because their muscles are very relaxed. You don't think they're doing anything, but they're actually pulling. Their technique is so good. When you do a breaststroke, like this one here, when your hand goes down, it goes down like a missile.
Okay.
Your hand's just not going down. Your hand's going in like a missile, and you're pulling that water. So when you're going down, look how your water goes. Look how your hand goes.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'm not doing that.
You're pushing. So all these little things, but that all comes from practice.
Right.
You can't just watch that on TV and jump in the fucking water, and then they teach you the mechanics of it. And then you'll see how your oxygen doubles in the pool. Once you get over that hurdle, you'll go, holy shit, my cardio. No. You just cleaned up all the fat off the fucking steak. You just took all the fat of movement. You were wasting movement. That's all swimming is.
And using, I guess, your power so you don't have to do as many strokes?
No,
is that it?
You're
or?
breathing. Yeah. So you're cupping your hand a certain way. So when your hand goes into the water, it's actually going through the water, and as you're going, you're pulling. So all those movements are working together. At the same time, your feet are kicking. Your feet are kicking the whole time. This is why swimming is 2 parts. This is why they'll break it down into 2 parts for you. They'll break it down to the lower part, where you just go in there and pull. Just pull for fucking 20 minutes. For the first week, if they know anything about anything, they'll just have you hold on to the wall and kick.
For a whole week?
For a whole fucking week.
Oh,
Just so
goodness.
you learn how to float. Your body will automatically teach itself how to float above. So your hips will be a certain way, so you'll kick naturally. Because that's going to be the clinker. You'll see that all of a sudden your ass, for you to kick naturally how they want you to kick, your knees have to be slightly bent. Just slightly. But the whole time you're kicking. And it's slightly bent. You're not splashing. You're kicking. Big difference. You're not going shh.
Right.
A lot of people do the shh.
Oh, yeah, there are people
but they've been doing it for 20 fucking years.
Okay.
That's their style. You're just moving through the water. When you see a shark move, one of those things move, they're not moving with all this water against water. They're moving with the water, and that's what you become. You become like you're moving with the water.
Are they? Yeah, exactly. Especially since I'm so big, it's hard to move that much. And all I kept thinking about was how amazing, like when you hear about like the Diaz brothers who do triathlons where they have to run, bike, and swim.
It's tremendous.
I can't even.
It's tremendous. Before I got locked up, let me tell you something. When I got sentenced, they asked to see if I could. They asked to see if I could get a continuance and if I could stay out a few days. And the main thing I was going to do was go apologize to that swim teacher, because I just stopped going to a class the day I got sentenced. I went to that class for about 9 months before I got sentenced.
Wow.
And I went to that class in the winter. Like, I joined that class like in August, and I stuck it out all through the fucking winter. When it snowed, I would still go.
How many days a week were you swimming?
3.
Wow.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then that summer, I got sentenced August 15th, but that July, I did my first biathlete event.
No way.
Where I had to ride a bicycle for 2 miles, which is nothing.
Right.
And had to swim for a mile. And I can't lie to you, I didn't finish the mile swim.
I can't even imagine.
It was my first one, so I wasn't really prepared for it. I didn't know I didn't know the nutrition part of it. Just the nutrition part of it, and I got knots in my stomach, and that's it, but it was interesting. I didn't finish it, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I can't, I don't even know, like, I could barely do a length. I don't even know what a mile is.
But that took 9 months to accomplish. I was always riding my bike. My ex-wife had what do you call those big bikes with the tires? A beachcomber.
Mountain bike? Oh, okay. Yeah.
A beachcomber. I always had a beachcomber for some reason, and I always rode it to Hertz and back. They really had a bike trail that you had to obey, and it was off the car lane. So I didn't mind riding my bicycle to Hertz and back there, because it was not on the street.
And you'd ride it even in the snow?
Oh, on the snow they picked me up.
Oh, okay.
They picked me up.
Jesus.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.